Hey, this is Jon Southurst for bitsonline.com, where cryptocurrency and technology media meet the future. I'm sitting here now with Ryan Taylor of Dash. Now, I think a lot of old-timers still see Dash as a privacy coin project, but in a way, it's kind of transitioned into something a lot broader than that. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. Dash did start with privacy features, and that's what we were known for a very long time. Dash is really a consumer-friendly currency, and that's what we're aiming to bring ease of use for both the merchants and the consumer, and we're aiming to bring other industry best practices from the payments industry into cryptocurrency. Privacy is one of those features that consumers want, and so we offer that alongside other great features that consumers find value in. So a lot of the things that we're working on now are oriented towards providing software development kits and decentralized APIs that make it easier for merchants to add Dash as a payment option. On the consumer side, we're making it easier for consumers to use it by doing away with the cryptographic addresses. Those fall into the background and are replaced by usernames that they can transact with. And providing a payment experience that they're familiar with. This is what it's going to take to get digital currency to mass adoption in terms of actual use. You need to be able to match what's available with these centralized services like Venmo or PayPal. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we're really focused on, is this overall set of services, including privacy, that people need. We're not aiming to be the absolute best privacy technology that you can have, because there are real experiential costs that come with that. For example, a lot of these technologies require you to hold a full copy of the blockchain on your device in order to use it. Well, that does away with mobile devices, and we all want to use our mobile devices. A lot of these transactions create bloat in terms of the volume of data that they take up in the blockchain of 20 to 50 times. And so that increases the costs of using these networks. And so there are real technical versus usability trade-offs that these currencies are making.
It's also what keeps it secure, right?
Exactly. So I think that, and there are use cases where transparency makes sense. So in our coin, the security features are optional. And so we're trying to make good trade-offs and choices between these things and provide good security and good privacy options along with an overall experience that's superior to any of the other digital currencies.
Okay, right. And you were just on the main speaker stage there, and you introduced 4 new initiatives. Is that right?
I had 4 announcements to share today. It seems like there's announcements every week now.
Right. So for everyone who wasn't there, can you give us a rundown of what the 4 were?
Yeah, so the first was Pico, Piiko. And Pico is they're a mobile phone top-up service for prepaid phones. They allow you to top up your services with 600 mobile network operators in 137 different countries.
Is that available now?
That's available right now.
Okay.
One of the things that's striking about that integration is that they discontinued Bitcoin transactions after integrating Dash. And the reason for that is this is of low volume, the transaction volumes are very low, and the margins are very low on these products for them. And so the transaction fees were often exceeding the cost of the purchase. And so this really speaks to Dash's low transaction fees and why they would want to integrate. The second is Strike Social. Strike Social is a YouTube ad optimization platform. So advertisers and ad agencies use them to optimize their ad spend on YouTube and reach the broadest audience possible. For them, they're collecting payments from all over the world, and up until now they've tried using traditional payment methods, but that's scattershot. There's no payment method that covers the entire globe. And so Dash really is able to cover all of their payments anywhere where someone wants to make a payment from they can now at this
So
point.
are we going to start seeing a Dash logo or a Dash button on YouTube anytime soon?
Well, the purchases are made with Strike Social, and Strike Social sends the ads out from there. So the purchases are actually made with Strike Social.
I see.
But it does allow these major brands and ad agencies, there's around 500 total, that utilize their platform, and they're number 17 on the Inc. 500 fastest growing companies. So they're the largest platform for YouTube, and they're growing very, very quickly. The fourth one is the Department of Energy, and in particular the National Renewable Energy Laboratory is leveraging the Dash blockchain to facilitate micropayments between smart meters on the grid. And what this means is, and the problem that's trying to be solved here is that electric vehicles, as they come online, use 2.5 households worth of electricity each. And so they either need to go through a massive upgrade of the infrastructure of the grid, or they need to become more efficient. And one of the ways they can become more efficient is more production of electricity at the periphery in the form of solar panels or wind power, and then redistribute that at the peripheries of the grid.
Right.
And so this allows micropayments for as small as an individual solar panel's output between neighbors. And that'll allow the grid to become more efficient.
So I'm seeing a lot of blockchain energy projects down on the floor. Mm-hmm. Are we going to see a whole lot of non-interconnecting, competing blockchain energy projects coming up soon?
Well, I'm not sure how it will evolve. What I can say is I don't think consumers want a single-use token. Mm-hmm. This would be a lot like topping up your Dave & Buster's card, and you can only use it at Dave & Buster's for games, right? That's not real money. They would prefer money that they can spend at other places. And so I don't really believe that the single-use token is likely to prevail in the long run.
Interesting, yeah.
That's my own personal view, and it's based on the way that people behave. I think that they would rather get tokens that they can use for more than one purpose. And so we'll see how it evolves, but so far it looks like we're getting real traction in the energy space, and we're not necessarily an energy token, right? We just are benefiting from our low transaction costs and the fact that we can facilitate micropayments.
And everything you do is based around the Dash token, right? You're not talking about integrating anything else or a sub-token or any
No, we're
special
very
purpose.
focused on being a great payment network and being a great payment token. So that's 100% our focus. And so you won't see Dash going off and doing smart contracts and trying to integrate being able to switch between different token types or launching other tokens on top of Dash. These are not the focus areas for us. And then the last announcement is a big one for us. It's GoCoin. Mm-hmm. GoCoin has over 500 merchants and facilitates millions of payments, mostly on the Bitcoin network right now.
Yeah.
And they're integrating Dash into all of their merchants. This includes sites like CheapAir, sites like movietickets.com, Remax. You'll be able to buy real estate with Dash. So a lot of well-known brands are being added to the Dash network at this point through that integration. Instant Send is being enabled, so we're bringing a new capability to GoCoin. Right. They will be able to facilitate time-sensitive transactions. So, and let's be honest, nobody likes waiting around for transaction confirmations. It's just a better payment experience overall. So we think the merchants will really love it. We think the Dash user base is really going to love these new services that they can access, and I think GoCoin is going to benefit a lot from entirely new capabilities that they can offer their merchant base.
Okay. All right, everyone, thanks a lot. That was Ryan Taylor on the evolution of Dash, and we'll catch you for the next one. See you later.